VidGamesFTW.
Oh yeah, that's right, I'm doing this apparently. Okay, so you don't want to try it.
Hi, welcome back.
So I guess you will do...
Boulder Dash?
Yeah.
Yes.
I just had a complete another mind fart. I was going to call him. I know he's not up next, I'm not that dumb, I'm just saying like...
But you're just waiting to see me
I had many thoughts going to my head. Number one, it was you facing him. Number two, it was me remembering when I fought him on stream, and then number three, I had fucking war flashbacks to the
High Road.
No, to his fight in the beta. The beta prototype.
Oh yeah, you were telling me you had trouble with him.
Fuck that. Fuck that fight.
How many hit points did he have?
How many hit points did he have? I think it was... I think it was like... Well, it was the same amount. No, it was 5 instead of 4.
But like, it got more difficult.
It was fucking hell, yeah. Because there was so many TNT crates, and I'm like, dude, yo, guys, Night Dog, thank God you fucking took it easy on the TNT crates, because seriously, what the hell?
What were they thinking?
What were they thinking?
How could you do this to them?
How could you do such a thing?
What was that from again?
I don't know. Sounds like from a Categories video or something. I don't know.
No, that's what it was.
Or JonTron or something.
No, it was Categories.
Fucking
Here we are saying YouTubers again.
Shout out to the game dude. Thankfully you're not around.
Dude.
Did I just fire at someone who's not even around anymore?
Who was that person?
Crash of the Titans with the
Oh,
the
it was
Bandicoot
that.
legacy.
Oh, that guy.
That fucking guy is hilarious.
Wait, is his channel not on anymore?
No, I think his channel's probably still there, but he doesn't make videos anymore. Shit was fucking funny though.
Yeah,
it was funny in the most, like, the worst way possible.
Priscilla showed me, and I was like, oh.
I'm like, look at this AVGN ass.
I was like, oh. Oh no.
Oh no.
Whoa.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Seriously, I was like...
It was the funniest thing ever.
I was like, oh my god. He sounds like a white man.
Didn't know how to fucking... Didn't know how to... I love the part where he's like, and you cannot hit them when they were blocking. It's like, you can break their block. You fucking... That's what a charge attacks are for. The game teaches you that. You're not paying attention, Mr. Game Dude. So there you go, we can... See, we can still do the rope walking. It's still very much possible. That was actually not that hard. We only did like, what, once or twice?
Yeah.
And... Box. I couldn't say box that fast. The Wumpa Islands, the Wumpa Islands, Yeah, now we're just gonna do Boulder Dash.
Jumping Jehoshaphat. Jeepers Creepers.
Yikes. Oh man, our references know no bounds. Oh, stretchy time for Mark. Thank God I have today off. My work schedule's fucked. Like, I don't know. It's offset a day. Usually people work Mondays through Fridays. I work Tuesdays through Saturdays. So I have no concept of weekends anymore.
It's funny because, like, and it was funny when I was in school because I compared the way my school schedule works to the way Marcelo works, and it went that his was 2 days ahead of mine because since I have school days from Mondays to Fridays with the exception of, like, you know, Saturday and Sunday school and whatnot. But, I found it funny because obviously I go to school from Mondays to Fridays, but with Marcelo he goes to work on Tuesdays through Saturdays.
It's offset by a day.
And I just kind of found that funny. I was like, well, that's interesting.
Because you have the normal work week of almost any other person. Who
yeah, I have the average work day for everyone else. For the average
for your school schedule.
For the average male/female.
So I have like no concept of weekends anymore because it just all blends together for me. You better fucking get that.
I'm going to. I just want to get these boxes.
Oh, can you glitch up there? Well, sort of glitch up there, like in the original. I was gonna get it for you.
I know. I was gonna be like, well, that's. I was gonna say.
Look at the detail within every little nook and cranny, off to the sides.
I'm gonna die.
No, you're not.
Yeah, I am.
You're
If I go
fine.
close to boulders, like...
Nah, just spin. That'll help. That solves everything.
Just spin. Just keep spinning.
That's his solution to everything. He spins. Don't spin. He actually, like, loses a little bit of your momentum.
Well, then.
Unless you, like, fucking... I wonder if you can zigzag in this game like the speedrunners do in the original.
No.
I doubt it,
It's
yeah.
not as fast. Oh, God. It's right in it.
Well...
There it goes. There I went.
And that was the final stretch, too.
Ah, I know.
You were right there. Sorry I made you experiment and fuck up royally.
No, that's fine. We never really thought about that before, like, if you could do the zigzag.
Well, I've always thought it in my head. I never said it out loud like on
If
the
you
stream
could
or anything.
slide to the left.
Slide to the right. Crisscross. Everybody.
Clap your hands.
I was gonna say something else, but alright.
Well then, way to take that to another route.
But you didn't know where I was gonna go because I never finished the thought.
Well,
Never said it. There's only 3 little words.
I can only imagine what those 3 words were.
I'm not gonna say anything.
Anyways.
What's after this? It's Oh, Sons of Vista. Just hold on, Max. Or not.
Oh,
It's
whatever.
over.
Wait, which one was it?
Sunset Vista. So you got both the fucking ruins levels.
Oh, you're having me do this one? Well, wait, isn't Koala Kong next?
No, well, after Sunset Vista.
That's what I mean.
Yeah.
So you're gonna have me do that one and Koala Kong?
I mean, do you want to do Sunset Vista? It's not the hardest. Give me him.
You do it.
It's just long. Our friend G-Man also has that problem. He doesn't like the original Sunset Vista too much because it's like the longest level in the game, but it's not the hardest. Not in my opinion. There's much tougher stuff. And within completing the levels, that's not the hardest part either with any of these Crash 1 levels, either in this remastered one or in the original. It mainly comes down to getting the gems. So my fucking one that I hate right now is Fumbling in the Dark. For getting the gem on it, because if you're patient enough, completing it is not hard, but getting the gem on it is a fucking travesty. Even in this one, you see me do it. I think I did it on stream. Did I get the? No, I didn't.
No, we didn't get the...
We didn't even get the keys on stream. So I did those off screen, and I was having the time of my life because that shit sucked a bunch of dicks. I hated it so much.
And the guy is so lucky that, like, he got to watch your stuff. It's a wonder, like...
It's a wander. By the way, Shadow of the Colossus Remastered. Remake. Dude, fucking so hyped for that.
I got so excited when I saw it, on the stream. I was like,
Reaction video down below.
I was like, dude.
Did I mention that your picture from last part is still in this video?
Oh, you're still gonna... Okay.
So, Future Mark, be sure you're on that bottom right-hand corner. It's not gonna be there for the remainder of the fucking playthrough. It's just gonna... So it's funny.
It's just gonna be a reminder that I'm your brother.
Yeah.
And what I actually...
let's also throw up a picture on the left-hand... Oh, no. In the left-hand corner of what we looked like when we were younger. There it is. Oh, so cute.
Are you young? Oh my god.
Just for that, compare and contrast, everyone.
Okay.
How little you looked back then and how fucking monstrous you are now.
Okay.
Not your looks, I just mean how hulking you are.
No.
You're huge. You're taller than me.
It's
by
funny.
like a fucking inch.
It's funny, but seriously, every time, and I mean almost every time, I look at our old pictures, I can't help but reminisce about it because,
Well, yeah,
again,
that's what you're meant to do.
Again, it's things like that, and like other stuff that when I really think about it, like
if we still had our old camcorder footage, we would have had video of you as a baby.
Dude, like even that, because didn't we see
what possessed me to jump there? I waited way too early.
Didn't we see a video of me as a baby before, like before the camcorder crapped out?
No.
Well, because I thought.
Well, yeah, before the camcorder crapped out, it was called the videos I took as a young child.
Well, no, well, because that was also
camcorder.
Because that was also the start of the whole Mr. Fingers thing. was that we did in the
Holy crap, it
camcorder,
was.
and we had you could put like
I found out how to do the little fucking titles.
yeah.
So I used to hum my own little music. It's so cringy. I used to hum my own little theme music, like da 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 da, Mr. Fingers, episode like 3.
Yeah.
I could, so that way you can have it like a black screen with the title screen. I like put my hand over the lens. So that was your black screen, and then the title. Oh god, it was so fucking cringy. It was funniest. Like, but everyone has their start somehow with making videos. If you're a video maker or some kind of, you know.
Because trust me,
everyone has their cringy start.
Yeah, trust me.
Well, or maybe not everyone's just cringy, but mine certainly was.
Well, I mean, yeah, because I mean, again, it's like no one's gonna have like that perfect thing, the perfect story of like, oh yeah, well, when I was younger, like
I got recognized by Walt Disney. It's like, Jesus Christ, you're a fucking lucky ass kid.
Well, what someone trying to say is like
my art and film directing skills were noticed by the man himself who created the mouse.
But it's just like. Yeah, it's just like everyone has their own start to like how they do certain things, and it's like it's not going to be that whole story of like, oh well, I didn't used to do this when I was younger, because there's no way that you cannot have like the start of like, oh well, I didn't used to have cringy as like videos.
Like everyone
or
pretty much did.
Like again, it's like a majority of people would have had that, because there are people
That's what I'm saying.
that have had like good starts to like whatever, whether it's in terms of like
I was lucky enough to put up my first Let's Play and I got 1,000 views. For me, it's like, yeah, well, I fucking got inspired by this kid who used to play with plushies. It's not a bad thing. He's still really funny.
Yeah, because it's like you can also like take inspiration from like the smallest of things.
Because
like,
yes, 8 years later, believe it or not, he's still making those videos.
Yeah.
But they're funny. They're more like not mature, but they have more of a funny, like us, adulterated kind of humor.
And see, it's something like that.
Unadulterated, like, rather.
When you just, and it's also like if you just start something, and it's just like solely like whatever.
Why did I do that? Okay, cool.
If it's solely just kind of like whatever, like if it's what you like to do, then do it. You know.
Yeah. Well,
but it's like, you know, and okay. I know my train of thought's going everywhere now, but I also just want to point this out. When someone makes something, and they
fucking hell,
and they make the decision to show it to the world, and they're really like excited about it.
I mean, number one, you have to learn how to take criticism.
Yeah.
Trust me, I made a trailer for the guys at the Rich Alvarez channel a long time ago when they were doing Stupid Mario Brothers and they were doing their little movie.
Oh, you missed one.
Whatever, I don't care. I'm not going for the jam. I just want the key.
Too.
And that was on Painbusters, and that video some fucking how got 1 million views. Actually, like 1.8 million to be exact. And it got seen by Richie and Chris, the guys who played Mario and Luigi, and a couple of the other guys on their little team. And a couple of them commented on my video, and so, as cringy and whatever as you would think of your content or your whatever nowadays, I mean, be proud of it, but in the moment when you're making stuff like that, even if you're a kid now and you're like trying to, you know, do something like that, don't be afraid to show it off. Just be ready for any kind of criticism.
Be ready for those kind of people who are like, oh, it looks like crap.
No. Well, I'm not even saying that. I'm just saying any kind of perception or reception that your video gets, or your whatever gets, your art, or whatever you're trying to do as a creator. Like, I'm not saying you have to always be like, well, okay, yeah, okay. I mean, it's gonna get you down. It's got like bad reception's gotten me down a few times, but
you shouldn't like focus on that.
Yeah.
It's like it's going to be there. It's going to be there no matter what.
Sometimes you still can take something good out of that to help you grow.
Yeah, because
sometimes if they're not being just a complete dick about it, and they're not saying it for the sake of I want to shit on this guy's whatever. Yeah. And if they're actually trying to be like, dude, this wasn't all that great. You should probably have yada yada yada. Even if they might come across as a little harsh, you can still take something like good out of it.
And it's like, take criticism as like, and like take it and like use it to where like you can improve on something that you're doing. Like
I really did just miss one box.
Yeah. like don't take criticism as like, oh well, they're not liking my stuff, so I'm just gonna stop doing whatever. Don't get in that mindset, because it's like, take the good and the bad of it and then just make something else out of it. Like,
yeah, pretty much.
Just keep on doing what you're doing and don't let it get to you. Like the bad stuff mostly, because obviously with good stuff, it's like you should appreciate it with people liking your stuff. When it comes to that, you know.
Yeah.
But, I tried to spin, but
all I saw was you just stand there and get fucking
pelted.
Decimated by that rock.
And if I could also just say one other last thing,
Dude, I love
in the
way this
words
looks.
in the words of another YouTuber, your comedy is not going to be for everyone, because it's like, again, there are going to be those people that
everyone
are
has
like,
their preference.
Everyone has their quirks. I've used that phrase before. Everyone has their quirks and they have their, you know, mentality and mindset.
Every viewer has their preferences, but then it's what they do with what they're thinking that kind of determines, like...
Yeah.
They can either come at it like, well, hey, dude, this was cool, but I feel it could have been, like, such and such and such.
Like, it could have been improved in some way, or something
there's
like
those
that.
that are like, your video sucks, die, and those are the people that you should definitely ignore.
Yeah.
Obviously.
Anything to where someone's, like, trying to, like... If someone has the intention of getting you down, then that's where you should be, like, you should at least try to do something about it. Not go on, like, oh, damn it. But, like, not, like, go on, like, a, you know, comment war or something in your videos. Not like that, because that's just gonna fuel the fire. But, like, try to deal with it to where it's, like, you can diffuse the situation as best as possible.
Or just leave it, like, okay,
or
dude,
yeah,
whatever.
or just flat out ignore it, like I would do. I would normally with something like that, it's just kind of like, it's someone trying to like push your buttons and just trying to get under your skin, and you shouldn't allow that to happen.
You did it.
Oh god.
So this is the part that I saw on stream. I
Oh
was
my
like,
god.
So you think he's gonna get me? Oh god. Wee. That's funny.
That's pretty funny.
So that's life lessons with Mark and Vic. Also, remember, keep in mind that we're giving life advice for content creators, while there's a picture of my brother in the bottom right corner.
Yeah.
And with that being said, tune in next time. We're on the 3rd island. Holy crap. We'll be done with this soon enough. Wee!
Yay.